All right, so busy day for me here at Kong Armor. We're in Verona, Kentucky is where we are. And we're facing down here at this particular deck system. We're facing down a peeling restore 10x situation. Peeling deck paint lockdown encapsulation is what's going to happen here after we come in here, get this washed really well and get it prepped so that we can come in with the thick build Kong Armor lifetime deck armor coating system and just engulf this thing, encapsulate it, and lock all this peeling, whatever's left of it. We're going to lock it down. Let's take a look at it. I'm going to show you guys what it looks like. Peeling Restore is a very aggressive, Restore 10X is a very aggressive coating that when it does peel, when it does fail on homeowners, it leaves them puzzled. They're kind of sort of like, oh, how do I deal with this, right? It's a challenging situation, and everybody that they reach out to for help is like, sorry, don't want to touch it, right? They don't want the liability of having to keep coming back and deal with it. So they're stuck in this bad situation, and they're unsure of what of how to resolve it, other than completely replacing their deck boards or this type of stuff. But let's take a look at this deck system. Okay, so this is what Restore 10X is a tad bit thicker and more aggressive than the traditional Restore. It came out a few years later, but it's a hard textured coating, and in my opinion, where it fails, it actually has pretty good coverage for the first couple years. You might have some small areas, but for the first couple years it's a tough coating. Where it kind of comes up short, in my opinion, is its ability to contract and stretch, but mainly contract. So once it does, it has some expansion. It's not enough, but once it does expand out, it's stuck. It's kind of stuck out where it can't go back down, and that causes it to lose adhesion. And something that can really affect that is UV rays. They start to weaken. It's what we call adhesion degradation. So on has some rotten boards and some other situations that we're going to deal with for them: mildew, mold growth. Kong Armor, the system itself, has world-class mildew and mold inhibitors that really keep the growth of it away for as long as possible. Now listen, we're all adults, and we know that mildew and mold comes back at some point in time, unfortunately. They came out with vinyl years ago and they said, hey, it won't grow on this, and we all found out that once that initial surface layer gets roughed up a little bit, it absolutely will grow on it, right? So Mother Nature takes back everything, and that's why the importance, if you get a lifetime deck armor system, the importance is annual cleaning, annual maintenance. If you keep up with those two things, you never have to pay to completely recoat your system again. You may have some small areas of damage or something that you need warrantied or that you need service for, right? But the idea is to keep up with this stuff long term, right? It doesn't matter what kind of deck system you have, you need long-term care. And that's why we give our customers lifetime, limited warranty, and lifetime service. We'll stay with you for life because we know you need it. It's not a fairy tale, okay? The sun is a beast. It's the king of all things. It destroys everything in its path. It's not a fairy tale. There is no beating it. Composite, metal, steel, doesn't make a difference. The sun will win. But we'll turn this into a very beautiful, very, very gorgeous deck system here. But the key here will be the lockdown encapsulation on that deck floor. We're going to demonstrate to you the power of Kong Armor. This family here is facing complete deck floor replacement. If I can't help them, if my company isn't here, if Kong Armor isn't here in Northern Kentucky, Cincinnati right now, they just ate $8 grand, right? So that's how vital it is to have a service like this, to have us in existence, be able to keep these families from just basically liquidating their entire savings over something silly like this, right? They'll pay a fraction of that cost to save this deck floor. If you need help with something like this, stay tuned and watch the follow-up videos to this one. Either here or go to our YouTube channel, subscribe, and watch the miracle that happens here. We can help you too. You can also go and sign up for a free quote right now. www.thesr